Okay, now we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. I'm going to get quick and straight to the point. The fucking Dallas Cowboys fall to the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles in their first game of the season, 24-20. Dak Prescott was swinging his belt all night, and late in the game, the play calling, Ceedee Lamb, Miles Sanders, Jake Ferguson, and the offensive line to an extent failed him. So I slept on it, and I was going to let you guys go first. I swear to God I was. But then I woke up, and I'm going first. And I got some shit to get off of my motherfucking chest, because I know the people at home want to hear what I got to say about this shit. CeeDee Lamb, you a bitch, nigga. How the fuck do you get paid all of this? I didn't even get the chance to read his contract details because I went to sleep. How the fuck can you not catch anything? He dropped 4 passes. He dropped a deep pass, the last one. He dropped the other deep pass across the middle on a third down. I think the second or third to last drive the Cowboys had, he dropped a wide open pass across the middle. I'm talking, it just bounced off his hands. CeeDee Lamb, you get paid too much fucking money to be doing this bullshit every week one. It's outside of the Browns week one last year. He always has drop problems. When are you going to come into the season ready? And then he's going to talk about, oh, yeah, I own it on me. This game is on me. But don't think for 1 second I'm not coming back harder than ever. You already supposed to be coming harder than ever off rip. Nobody want to hear that shit, you bitch ass nigga. Next, Jake Ferguson. You really can't say too much on him, but matter of fact, we'll address Jake Ferguson last.
Miles Sanders, bro.
Miles Sanders. Are you point shaving? Are you point shaving? I used to watch Miles Sanders extensively when he played for the Eagles. That motherfucker, when he got into the open field, it was almost no catching him. How did you lose that much speed? He got caught by Zach Bond in the open field. Are you kidding me? That's a touchdown, Mike. If that was what was we saying yesterday, Mike? If that's Jaden Blue, that's a touchdown, right?
I don't understand how he was a healthy scratch for that game, because he probably would have been a game changer for that game.
That's what I'm saying. But
I think it's because his injury in the preseason, the ankle in the last game. I think so.
Could be. And then
but if you think about it, Shamar James, I don't think was injured at all. He was.
I almost forgot he fumbled the ball. I swear to God, I actually forgot he fumbled the ball because I was so mixed up about him even getting caught in the first place. Then this slow ass nigga compounds fucking getting caught point shaving by fumbling the fucking ball. Bro, you're the only other running back. Turpin's not a running back. They just use him. You know what I'm saying? He's not a running back.
Gadget guy.
This nigga Javonte Williams was swinging his belt. Now, if you look at the box
Javonte
score,
was playing great.
He only had 50 yards, though. But
he was effective running, though.
He was effective running the ball. Facts.
How many carries?
Why are you fumbling the fucking ball? You a bitch, nigga. The whole hood know that. You a bitch. Coming into the season, I'm taking it personal. They let me go for the Swift. I'm taking it personal. You wasn't taking shit personal. You had one long run, then you fumbled, and you didn't do shit the whole game. Next, now we can get to Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson, that was one play. The first throw up the seam, that was Dak's fault. He should have led the ball a little high instead of you having to come back.
Right.
That was on him. The second one, you dropped the fucking ball before you got popped. You dropped it and then got popped. That's all I got to say on that. You a bitch, nigga. Then defense. And then I'm going to get to the offensive line. Jerry Jones, you didn't have a pass rush the whole game unless you blitz. I wonder why. You dumb fuck. They couldn't get to Jalen Hurts all game, and when they did get past the offensive line, they couldn't fucking tackle him. They couldn't catch him. I wonder why. And they still couldn't stop the run. They still couldn't stop. It was one game. They still couldn't stop the run either. And last but not least, AJ, that O-line played great, didn't it?
Yeah, except for that one possession with Tyler Booker, he got beat.
Until the fourth quarter.
Right, exactly.
The offensive line was getting their ass handed to them in the fourth quarter. And this is no Jalen Carter. That's a problem. Everybody that I just named, you are a bitch, nigga. I'm done. Whoever wants to take over, take over.
Yeah, I'll take over real quick. I'll shed some light on Dallas.
No, don't say no light.
Let me shed a little bit of light, all right? I mean, obviously Carter was out, but I thought it was nice to see, if you're a Cowboys fan, that they were able to establish a little bit of a run game before, like the hour, break because of the weather. They got 2 rushing touchdowns in the first half from Javonte Williams, which he only had once all season last year, so that's a good thing. But I do think Carter spitting on Dak actually hurt Dallas, believe it or not, because they fell in love with the run way too much. Philly's secondary looks awful. Awful.
No, I
Obviously,
disagree.
you mentioned the guys were dropping the ball last night, but I think they should have stuck with the pass throughout the whole game. They were dicing them up. I mean, Dak was throwing dimes. If they stayed with that, they would have put up more points. They would have extended the lead. They fell in love with the run and kind of like fed into Philly's game plan, but they were just chewing clock. And if Dallas wasn't able to capitalize and score on the possession, Philly would get the ball back, and then they would chew the hell out of the clock. They're just going to run the ball. But if you are Dallas, it's good to see you establish the run. You hold Philly to 24 points. Obviously, the break kind of screwed that up because in the beginning it was just touchdown. But you also were able to stop the run a bit. First half, hell no, 123 rushing yards in the first half. But after that, I mean, Saquon finished 18 for 60. Not a great game. Hurts was able to scramble, but that's just Jalen Hurts. That's like nobody can really stop that anyway. So there are some good points to look for if you're Dallas. If you're Philly, I'm a little nervous. Our quarterback couldn't get the ball to our wide receivers for shit. Like, he looks the same as what we think he is as a passer, and he's a game manager. He's a great runner.
Wait. I'm so sorry. They couldn't get the fucking ball to their receivers. Because, Joey, why? The pass coverage was amazing, right? All game, pretty much, outside of the first drive.
Pass coverage was good, and I just don't believe in Jalen Hurts at all. I don't believe in Jalen Hurts at all. He throws to his tight ends and he throws to his check down, and then one time a game he'll throw the 50-yard moon ball, right?
And they caught it too. That killed us too.
But if it's Philly, I mean, without Carter on the field, they had no run defense. They weren't really able to get to the passer until the fourth quarter, like you said. Their secondary was shit. Adoree Jackson, we mentioned him in the episode the other day. They took him out of the game. They said he had a concussion, but he was cleared. They didn't put him back in because he was that bad. They got a terrible secondary, and they got a lot of shit to fix because they don't look like the champs of last year.
Go ahead, AJ.
Man, I hate to say that I'm encouraged. I want to be that type of fan because ultimately, as a Cowboys fan, you want to beat the Eagles. That was a huge opportunity. But, I mean, this team is what I thought it would be going into the season. I think they can be 10-7 or 11-6. And, yeah, Ceedee dropped those passes, but really it showed that our offense can be one of the best in the league. And, defensively, that D-line, like we talked about, it was suspect at first, but Eberflus did something that our previous coordinators didn't do from a defensive perspective. He adjusted at half, and then even with the break, I mean, you can talk about that too, but they allowed Saquon only 7 rushing yards in the second half too. So, I mean, that's a positive there. So, I mean, I'm encouraged, especially with Bland being there and Diggs finally together, especially not playing a lot with each other the past couple of years, being injured, both of them. So, I mean, I'm mad about, some of the miscues. I thought also with that last possession too, we dropped back too much. I mean, there wasn't any multiplicity because, I mean, the Eagles expected us to drop back, but they couldn't stop it, obviously. Adoree Jackson, we talked about, he was getting cooked. Ceedee was good. I think Ceedee had like 100 yards in the 100 receiving yards.
200.
Yeah, exactly. If he had just one of those catches, bro. But, like, we can bet on Ceedee. He's going to have a great game in week 2, hopefully, against Jill's Giants. But for real, though, he only had 7 drops last year, so we're going to bounce back from this for sure. I mean, I expect the season series anyways for the Cowboys to split against the Eagles, so we're going to be solid for sure. I mean, it's just so annoying, though, because, as Cowboys fans, even if we lose by one possession or a few points, people still going to be talking trash like we got blown out. That's the only thing that Yeah, I mean, it's a good game. I'm still encouraged, and kind of feels like that after that Week 1 game against Tampa Bay a few years ago.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing I have a problem with, like, I gave you guys some credit. You guys are giving too much credit, I think, to the defensive backs. Jalen Hurts is a game manager. He's throwing checkdowns. He's throwing to his tight end. They're running the ball. They threw the ball 23 times. He completed 19 out of his 23.
Right.
They're not going for, I need a 15-yard in to AJ. I need 15-yard out to Devontae. They're just looking to chew clock. That's how they play the game. And when he did throw the ball downfield, they were completed. So I wouldn't be too overly excited about the defensive backs. But like AJ said, I would be excited about the offense. And I do believe that Ceedee will absolutely have a comeback week next week against my Giants. But I think both of the defenses last night were kind of concerning on the screen.
Mike?
So one thing I'll say about Miles Sanders is he looks like he's running with someone holding his pants behind him. That's how slow he looks. Like, I understand Zach Bond is a great linebacker, but you cannot be getting caught in the open field like that when you have a wide open touchdown right there. That's it was so funny. And Adoree Jackson was getting cooked all night, and me and Kyrie are like, bro. Well, at least I'm saying this. If Adoree Jackson is getting cooked by Ceedee, I saw him on the opposite side on Pickens a lot of the time too. Throw the damn ball to Pickens. You have another receiver.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, holy shit. I'm watching there. I'm like, Adoree Jackson's on the other side. Pickens was probably going to get the ball right there because Adoree Jackson's been getting cooked all night. He got the ball once, I think, in the second half. Probably once. I didn't see it any other time. And when you're on that one play with the holding, Pickens is trying to get that one-handed catch. That shit was not working out. But the run defense was I would say. And then, I didn't really believe in Jalen Hurts either. I mean, Goddard is literally his favorite target. And I wish the ball was aired out more by both teams.
Got ignorant in the building. What's going on, bro? TP or ignorant? Whoever wants to go first.
What?
Whoever wants to go first, TP or ignorant?
No matter, bro.
All right, well, listen, I was sitting back listening to y'all, and y'all not gonna sit here and say nothing about all the fucking calls they gave y'all.
That was the right calls.
All of them was the right call. All of them was the right call.
Y'all were holding too, and they didn't call.
Bro, you held on the last play of the game. That shit was wide open holding.
Bro,
Ahead,
they didn't call one single holding penalty the whole fucking game. What are you talking about?
Facts.
Sir,
and it was a couple.
What on the last play I showed? Remember that?
Hurts. They didn't call that either.
Oh my!
Bro, that was legal.
No, the second one was legal by Sam Williams. That other one wasn't legal.
Listen, I understand you was at the game. You didn't get to watch the replays like that.
No, I watched the replays.
Them joints were legal.
I watched all the replays. I rewatched the game.
Hands on that man inbounds. That was legal.
I'm just trying to figure out, man. Like, they was giving y'all a lot.
They wasn't giving us a lot.
They was giving y'all a lot. They made sure they made that shit close. And I hear Joey saying Jalen Hurts is a game manager.
I think he's mad that his spread didn't cover.
The only thing that made it close was Jalen Carter got ejected on the first play from scrimmage. That's the only thing that made it close. So we're not gonna do that.
That shit right there. Jalen Carter, he gotta get himself together. Right?
Yeah, that was out of pocket.
Disgusting.
Yeah, but Dak also spit.
Like, come on, man.
But not on him though. Not on him.
I know. I'm just saying Dak is the one that started it.
Nah, but still,
Dak didn't do nothing wrong to get spit on, bro.
No, he didn't. Right. He probably talked some shit though.
But fellas, takeaways from the game. We want to go first.
Ceedee sold the fuck out of us.
That's a bitch ass nigga, and you wearing this shit. Why you got that on? You have this on. You need to have this on.
I was wearing this last night, and
I'm gonna say this. Last night, AJ Brown is more injured than what he appears.
Yeah,
that's what I was watching. I mean, you ain't. Come on, when do y'all see a game AJ Brown don't get a target to the last drive of the game?
Literally.
A target?
I know.
And he ain't on the sideline bitching or reading a book?
How much training camp did he have?
I think he played the full training except for last week. I think last week he got injured.
Oh wow.
For real?
Maybe.
I thought it was 2
I
weeks.
think it was last week because he like during those what was those joint practices?
I
Yeah,
thought
they
it,
kept showing him bust everybody ass.
I thought it was
He got faster.
I thought it was the last 2 weeks because they were saying your whole
It might have been two.
your whole team for real been hurt up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dickerson too.
Dickerson missed time.
Yeah,
Johnson missed time. Mulata missed time.
and it looked like it.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, he probably is more injured than but I thought it was I feel like Dallas played great defense in the back half. They didn't want to get beat with the big play. Too much time, bro. Jalen Hurts had too much time to do it.
Oh. I
I
wonder why.
No, I said
Not just Jalen. Dak had too much time as well.
it was gonna happen. But I knew that was gonna happen. Your best pass rusher, Jalen Carter. So yeah, I mean when he went out,
He's the best defensive player. Period.
but yeah, for me it was just in the second half we didn't give Dak the amount of time that he was getting the whole game.
Yeah.
Them
Offensive line
stunts,
definitely
them stunts was fucking the line up and the chemistry up a little bit. That's something that the young offensive line they can grow from. Because in that second half, all they were doing were stunning, like all
Literally.
were stunning.
And the way that y'all feel about Diggs, the way that y'all feel about CeeDee Lamb is the same way I feel about Dory Jackson.
I don't feel no way about Ceedee Lamb. Like obviously
I
he's
do.
throwing the fuck out of us, but
Right.
we know.
He's still cooking them.
Yeah, I mean that's we got to understand that he didn't have no preseason. All he had was practice.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that matters, bro. That matters.
You
Bro.
get paid
If it
$200
matters,
million.
then you got to play that shit. If it matters.
I've been saying the whole preseason.
Thank you.
First of all, I've been saying the whole preseason everybody should play.
Yeah.
I've been saying the whole preseason everybody should play.
I'm sorry. Did Dak have a preseason?
No.
No.
Because for him to be his first game back from injury,
That's not the first. Listen, that's not the first time he's done something like that.
Yeah, against the Bucks a few years ago, he did that.
Like he came
no,
in.
but this is his first game. But I'm saying this is his first game back from injury. Only thing he didn't do was throw a passing touchdown. Like nobody.
He broke his leg.
Touchdown.
The next year he came and put 400 on against the Bucks, bro. I knew it was going to happen.
That was in a losing effort, man. We talked about that.
Hey, same thing for today. You know what I'm saying?
But only thing I'm saying is only thing Dak didn't do today was have a passing touchdown. That's the only thing he didn't do.
That's what got me
And he
pissed
shoulda
off.
had
I'm not
one.
even a Cowboy fan. I'm watching the game and I'm like, they could throw the ball down the field the whole fucking game. They could have threw the ball the whole game and they just fell in love with the run.
Game
That was good.
The run was working. The run was working until Miles Sanders' ass gave up the coochie.
Yeah, they did exactly what the fuck they were supposed to do. I ain't gonna lie.
I just wish on the last drive they threw the ball to set up the run.
Right.
Did exactly what
He became one-dimensional on the last drive.
Yeah.
And Quinyon Mitchell, well, you're a defensive back for a reason, boy. You got the kick.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
No, because that was a pick.
No wonder he didn't have any interceptions last year except one, maybe.
So before I even ask the Cowboys question, I'm gonna ask ignorant. You're not really concerned about the Eagles at all, huh?
No, I'm concerned. Truthfully, I'm really concerned. And it's more so not just certain players, it's Vic Fangio on that defense. And then I'm concerned more with
so many pieces. What you expect was gonna happen?
Man, this next man up. You obviously you don't. This is why I'm saying this. You don't like veteran players. Players over a certain age you don't like. Last night we needed veteran players.
Yeah.
Because that shit wouldn't happen with Jalen Carter.
The funniest shit is Adoree Jackson is a vet.
I was gonna.
No.
mention
I'm
that.
talking about.
I was going to mention that.
What I want to say is talking about a real vet, but y'all know what I mean. A vet that's a captain of the team. Let me say it like that. You need like, in all honesty, and I thought I would never say this, but I would make the trade to go get Darius Slay back.
That's what Nate said last night.
To get who?
Darius Slay back.
Nate said,
and I was over, and I'm a guy who was over Darius Slay last year when we lost to Atlanta.
I think you got to know that Howie's going to make some type of trade. He's going to get somebody in that secondary because he doesn't just sit around and watch shit like that unfold. He's going to get somebody.
And TP, that's what Jerry Jones needs to do. Ain't no way you saw that game last night and don't think we need a pass rusher and another piece defensively.
Hey, Kenny Clark came to play though.
You did.
That's what he was supposed to do.
Kenny Clark came to play though, dog.
Listen.
That's what Kenny Clark does he's done that forever.
Hold on, listen. I know y'all saying this is what he does.
He did his thing.
Like I did his thing. Like that's all I'm saying.
Like I said,
he did his thing.
Like I said,
we need more.
Like I said when we traded Micah, bro, that was a trade that we should have made while Micah was on the team.
Yes, you should have just traded for Kenny Clark. Why you had him?
Added him. Yeah.
What?
If Micah plays on that defensive front last night, he has 2-3 sacks. Easy.
For sure.
And you kind of like, I feel like, I mean, you can definitely tell the difference out there. Nobody can run Jalen Hurts down. He's out there scrambling. He's doing whatever the fuck you want to do. He's out there playing backyard football, bro.
Yeah, because they can't get past the line. And then when they do get past the line, they can't catch them.
Right. He also got 2 corners that couldn't even finish off the sack.
Yeah, Diggs.
No,
yeah.
he did get
wide open blitzes they couldn't catch.
He did get sacked though. Y'all did get a sack off.
He talking about corner blitzes. The corner blitzes that we sit in the second half. Both of them missed tackle. Back to back.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Do you like those corner blitzes, TP? TP. Matter of fact, how would you analyze Eberflus last night?
Eberflus was straight. He was straight. He did what he was supposed to do, but switched that shit the fuck up in the second half and send pressure.
Right.
He seen that sending forward wasn't going to do it, so he started sending forward 4, 5, and 6 guys. And it worked. But that's why, you know what I mean, you don't trade Micah Parsons. You don't have to send 5 and 6 guys. You know what I mean? You only got to send 4. And that was just my biggest takeaway from the game.
I'm gonna say my thing on Eberflus. Second half.
From here on out, if we got a blitz to get pressure, I feel like that's gonna be really bad for the team. They gotta find some way to generate pressure with 4. That's what Eberflus does the best. Blitzing's cool if we can run man coverage, but if you can't run man coverage, that zone blitzes and shit, if you don't get there, there's holes in that defense. So that's the only thing I really take away from the game. Offense looked good. Dak should win MVP if the defense can do what the fuck they're supposed to do. Dak should win MVP. He played lights out last night. The stats won't show it because of the drops and things like that. But Dak played on the MVP level last night. That's all I wanted to see. I'm glad I saw it. Great game. I feel like Dallas should win in Dallas in Week 12.
Well, TP, I'm gonna give you your props. You said the only way this game was gonna be close if it was a shootout. So I'm gonna give you your props. You did call it because it started off as a shootout, but both defensive coordinators caught up in the second half, and
I think it was the break. That second hour break, I think it kind of ruined the flow of the offenses. It's hard to get back up and get them juices flowing. In 3-4 plays, bro. Like I feel like the offense is kind of suffer. Defense is kind of like they come along faster. It's easier. I feel like y'all losing Landon Dickerson hurt y'all too.
Hurt us a lot. I thought he was gonna play yesterday.
No, he played, but he got hurt.
Yeah, that was.
So I think I'm real interested what that game would have looked like without that hour break.
And with Jalen Carter.
Does it really look like? Yeah, I'm about to say and with Jalen Carter because it really looked like before that break it was going to be 2 more touchdowns scored on both sides of the ball.
Sure. I thought y'all was going to score when Miles Sanders broke that big one.
That changed the game.
When Miles Sanders broke that big one, I was like,
there's no way.
When he broke that big one, number one, he shouldn't have got caught, like Mike said. But when he got caught, I said, that's going to be huge. And then he fumbled. So I was like, yeah, that if you go back and look, that Miles Sanders play was the play that changed the game. Fuck the CD drops. That Miles Sanders play when he
And Jake Ferguson.
got
Ferguson too. He dropped it before he got popped.
yeah, he dropped it, but
That's a touchdown.
I'll just know
it was
Prescott was out there throwing fucking lasers.
Yeah.
that was a dime, baby. I ain't gonna lie, that was a dime.
Lasers.
What the fuck?
I was right there in the end zone. I was like, God damn. I said, he's not about to throw that. He threw that motherfucker. I was like, God damn.
Dallas offense is going to be fine. He just needs to build rapport with Pickens. Because if he was able to get him in the end zone last night, they need a red zone target other than Ferguson and Pickens.
You gotta
Harry, don't ever bet on Pickens ever again.
I'm gonna bet on Pickens against the
understand that Pickens is gonna be featured. Pickens is gonna get the ball, bro.
Yeah, they gotta utilize him.
When they come down to clutch situations, Dak is gonna go to the guy that he knows and trusts the most, bro.
Right.
Ceedee, bro, and that's just what it is, bro.
GP, how do you think Kyrie Elam did in that game?
I thought he did pretty well. I mean, outside of that bomb to Dotson, he did pretty well.
Hey, hold up, dog. Y'all talking about people putting shit on the money. I'm gonna put some respect on my son's name, man. He put that shit in the bucket, goddammit.
I can't say Jalen.
hurt my soul, bro.
Nah, he's good for one of those a game.
I can't say Jalen didn't play well. He played well, but he don't play as well if we can get in that motherfucker's face.
Right. You'd be more radical.
You would have been able to do it if you had number 11.
It looked like the Super Bowl out there.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm really gonna be honest with y'all. I know y'all saying be able to do it if you had number 11. I hear y'all. I'm not gonna sit in, disrespecting because I like Micah Parsons. But TP saying 2-3 sacks?
Yes, in that first half, yes.
Well, when did he ever have 2-3 sacks?
Last year at home in Dallas, he had 2 sacks.
Last year he had 3 sacks?
In the game 2. He had 2.
Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, he also didn't have
In the
Kenny
game in
Clark
Dallas.
alongside with him.
That was and Overshawn was also there.
Yes.
Okay.
We need him back. I can't wait to hear him back.
He didn't have Kenny Clark either. So, yeah, the pressure would have got to him last night for sure if they still had Micah. But we knew that. That's what we were talking about last episode. We knew this.
For
So,
sure.
Yeah, that's my bro. You don't see the resemblance, bro?
Yeah, he's funny as shit. Okay, so before we move on to this game coming on tonight, TP, do you expect Jerry Jones to make any defensive moves this season, bro?
No.
Not at all.
I expect them to make one.
So he's just gonna leave. He's just gonna leave the defense as is.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Trial and error, baby. Trial and error, baby.
there's no moves to make. There's nobody out there that
Listen.
Miles Garrett.
Listen. What?
Go get
He
Miles
just
Garrett.
got extended.
No, you ain't getting nobody. You're not getting nobody that big.
No.
Like,
I mean, you got 4 first-round picks for the next 2 years, right?
I don't see them making any major moves. You might pick somebody up that's supposed to help. Probably won't.
I see y'all picking up you know who I said last time? As my brother calling Big Kinky.
Christian Wilkins?
Christian Wilkins.
they just got Kenny Clark.
I think Kenny Clark, I don't know, bro. But
I mean, you ain't paying much for him. He in rotation. I don't see a problem here.
Mozzie was inactive last night. I think Perrion Winfrey was inactive last night. So, I mean,
He was dealing with back spasm. That's why.
They played that 6th-round rookie, TP.
yeah.
You tackle.
Jay looked straight. He looked exactly how I thought he was going to look.
Solomon Thomas looked good last night.
Yeah, he did.
Mhm.
Yeah, he.
Surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah, he did look
He
good.
looks up.
I mean,
Solomon
Doesn't Rocky
Thomas
played
did
pretty good, too.
he ain't look, bro. He did exactly what I thought he was going to do. Yeah, I mean, he had bigger, undersized 3-tech,
Yeah.
but he got the speed to rush the passer. He was throwing that. You know what I mean? Guys just get off blocks late, bro. Like, we can't get Jalen Hurts 4 or 5 seconds, bro. It can't happen, bro. And I feel like that was really the difference in the game. Just no pass rush, and he was able to do what he wanted out there.
That's a shame, bro.
We started getting fire on his ass, and they started crumbling.
Offense just had to score.
I'm gonna tell you what. Before we move on to the next game, this is for AJ, TP, Capers. I was watching the game last night, and I think there's potential that my New York Giants have the best defense in this division.
I said that already.
Yeah,
I
especially
know
their
our,
front four.
our secondary ain't great, but
You
not
mean the
very
best
well.
line?